I think that's something that should be brought to the fore in this conversation. I know it was brought to the fore in the conversations at the live event, where we have to, as much as we want to move the needle for our own digital transformation from that external position, we have to be aware that there will be different approaches required from different customers, particularly in the B2C environment. Just talk to me a little bit about that for a moment.
Absolutely, and that's a really big play as part of the outside-in methodology. So customers invariably will basically say, "You need to know me." Yeah, so it's the reverse of that. Know your customer. There, you need to know me. A lot of them will say, "You have my data. Tell me what I should be buying. Tell me what is happening in my estate." And I think the demographic, that is a very valid point, because you have the elder generation, so the baby boomers and previous to that, who want to have a telephone conversation. They would like to have a discussion. They want to have an engineer visit them to have a conversation, have a cup of tea, etc., etc. That's just the way things are done in that time, and therefore they feel the value, irrespective of whether you fix the issue, not fix the issue. They can feel the value. They feel the value of whatever they're paying you for that particular service. Equally, if we then look at the millennials and beyond, it's a case of, I just want to get it done. Yeah, so there's more of immediacy. There is more of I don't want to spend time on this because it's something that I just want to get through and out the other end. I don't want to give you lots of information. You should have that, so use my data effectively. To give me the service that I demand. And by the way, I can very quickly move from this service to another because I'm of that generation where I dispose and discard of things very quickly. So you then have a situation where organizations struggle to deliver, if you like, the same service to the two, if you like, opposing demographics, right? So how do you then, there's that tension between building a system which is a digital system, which is much slicker, delivers fantastic capabilities, but making sure that the end customer you understand the end customer and therefore can tailor it to ensure that the information you hold drives a different experience, and that's the key word, the different experience given what demographic you belong to, or even in between. And I think that certainly came through in the conversations that we had. Many of the challenges were, we built a great digital system. It was fantastic. It made everything, including making the sliced toast, but our customers weren't using it, which was fascinating.
Yeah. It is, and it's one where you do see people hitting that, and it comes back to this initial point, where people are seeing that, right, we're not getting the return on investment we expected from this digital transformation project. And it's because they've started that conversation, or they've started that journey without taking in the external view, the outside in view, without understanding actually there are multiple different types of service that I'm going to be required to give, and certainly as we transition from one key demographic to another, and the digital native generations coming to the fore, or even my generation, which I often put this back to my young boy. He said, "Oh, we're digital native." I'm like, "But we were the digital pioneers, young man. We were the ones that settled the wild west of it. But we're used to these different types of service. I expect a different type of service to that of my father or my grandmother, etc." Hi there, my name is Chris Oldland. I'm the Editor-in-Chief and founder of Field Service News. I hope you found that short excerpt from one of our in-depth, long-form interviews of use. If you did, then why not have a look at an FSM Pro membership? This will give you access to over 70 hours plus of in-depth, long-form interviews where you can access the full interview. You also get access to the world's leading resource library dedicated specifically to the field service management sector. Over 130 resources that cover key areas such as digital transformation in field service, remote service technology and how that aligns to on-site service delivery, servitization, advanced services, all of these key areas and many more. There are key resources so you can learn from your peers and those that are leading the way in how the field service world is evolving. There's also the new FSN education platform, and we're adding courses there every single month. With already a number of masterclass courses that don't just give you knowledge but actually give you the blueprint so you can develop a program within your own organization and see real world value. You can access all of this content for just £450 a month, or you can access it on a monthly basis at £45 a month. Head over to fieldservicenews.com, subscribe and find out more.